I don't have time, and other half-truths. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. One of the most common objections that I hear from my clients when it comes to caring for themselves is, I don't have time. And listen, your life is full. I get it. Mine is too. Work, aging parents, kids, relationships, community, a never-ending to-do list. It's a lot. The feeling of not having time is real. But there's also a truth that we need to face with compassion. I don't have time is often shorthand for it's not a priority. Or I feel guilty putting myself on the list. And those are very different realities than I don't have time. If we don't interrogate that story, we end up building lives where everyone else's needs get first claim on our time and energy. So in my work, I talk a lot about micro moves. I often call those micro moves power moves. If you've read the Consistency Code, that sounds familiar. Those are not massive moves. They're tiny, doable actions that honor your health and well-being in the life and with the resources that you actually have. So a micro move might be 5 minutes of movement rather than a full hour, 2 minutes of nervous system regulation, a simple boundary set in one conversation. You may not have time for a 2-hour ritual, but you do have moments you can reclaim, and that's a really awesome start. So today, when you hear yourself say, I don't have time, I'm running out of time, there's never enough time, I want you to pause and get curious. Wildly curious. Is that completely true? Is there a smaller version of this action that would work, that I could commit to? Because so often there is. What would it look like to give myself 5 minutes of intentional effort around this thing rather than 50? The goal isn't to shame or berate yourself into doing more. It's to see where you've quietly erased yourself from your own schedule. And that's a habit we build, by the way. Erasing ourselves from our own schedules is something that we've gotten really good at in the busyness of our lives. And at midlife, it is time to reclaim some of your resources for yourself if you want to move forward with deeper health and happiness. If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a Midlife Woman's Guide to Deep Health and Happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.